Wes Jones, great to see you again.
Brandi, thanks for having me back.
Man, we had fun last time. We did this little segment on what states people are moving to. People loved that.
They are going to 5 states, and I bet you can guess what
Let me
they
try.
are.
Let me
start.
try. Florida. Texas. Oh, okay, I got 2. Oh, the other
2
one's
for
hard.
2.
Arizona.
3 for 3.
Oh, it's hard. New Mexico.
Nope, go north.
Oh, I'm sorry. Idaho, Montana.
Yep, you got them.
Oh, okay. I forgot about them for a second.
Those still continue to be the states that we are moving towards, or that people are moving to.
Yeah, and there's a lot of reasons for that, like we talked about. Political, but also where's my money going to go for? What's the weather like?
100%. It's not all politics. It's quality of life. And for some people, that's politics. For some people, that's the weather.
Sometimes my dream thing is I go and I daydream by looking at houses in Texas that are like $400,000 and they're 5,000 square foot mansions. I'm like, man, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, you know what Zillow is not adding on there are the Texas property taxes. So the grass seems to always be greener, and I get caught in that Zillow scroll too. But there can be hidden costs everywhere. In Texas, it's the property taxes. Well, everyone likes a bag on the taxes in Washington State. And Texas, low taxes, high property tax.
Yeah. So every time you come in, I want to make sure that I get an update on the market from you, because I think for people, they just see the headlines and they're like, wow, what's the state of the market? So honest assessment of the real estate market. Go.
Honest assessment of the real estate market. I am shocked that we are here with positive news compared to where we were probably 6 months ago. Things are really solid. This is probably the second best time to sell a house in the last 3 years, with the best time being probably 12 to 14 months ago. That would be the peak. Since then, since the previous peak, we dropped down quite a bit in quarter 3 and quarter 4 of 2022. It was pretty slow, and I'm gonna be honest. And there was some times there where it was a little bit scary. And since the beginning of the year, buyers kind of popped back up, and things have been steadily moving in the right direction. I mean, if you want to sell. So really what we're seeing right now is there are less transactions happening. So it's like, how can there be less transactions happening, but you're telling us things are good? Well, there's less transactions happening, but values are heading back up in the right direction. And this is mostly driven by low inventory. So I am tracking King County, Pierce County, and Snohomish County really heavily. And we're at 1.2 to 1.7 months supply of inventory. To your average person, that means absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
So I'll break that down. So let's just take the average there, 1.5. So 1.5 months supply of inventory means that if no new listings hit the market in 1.5 months, there would be nothing. There would be nothing out there. So what they consider a balanced market to be is about 5 months supply of inventory. So we're not even at a balance. Like, we are sub 2 months supply of inventory in the 3 largest counties. And that is what continues to drive the market. There's a number of reasons for the lack of inventory. Number one, we haven't built enough houses over the last 12 years. But secondly, in my opinion, interest rates have nearly doubled in the last 12 months. And what I'm finding is that people or homeowners are probably more in love with their interest rate than they are their home themselves. So they've got to have a compelling reason to move, to give up that 3% interest rate and jump into something that's going to be more like 6 or 7%. But there still are plenty of compelling reasons to move. People are finding that. So there are homes that are out there. But yeah, things are solid. It's anywhere between 20 and 30 days is your average day on market, anywhere between 1.2 and 1.7 months supply of inventory. And here is the kicker is we're only down about 10% from the previous peak of last year. Whereas there was times at the end of quarter 4 where we might have been down by 20 to 25%.
Down in what? The inventory?
No, I'm sorry. Down in purchase price.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, average pricing. So we've gained back about 10% in purchase price in this year alone.